In the next 5 years, your job will disappear. Not maybe, not probably, will disappear. And 99% of people are preparing for this completely wrong. While everyone's panicking about AI taking over, I'm about to show you why this is actually the greatest gift humanity has ever received. But first, you need to understand what's really happening behind the scenes. By the end of this video, you'll discover 3 hidden superpowers that every human possesses. Powers that make AI look like a calculator. And more importantly, I'll show you exactly how to unlock them before it's too late. But here's what the tech billionaires don't want you to know. Every single day, the headlines are screaming at us. Artificial intelligence is accelerating. General AI is coming. Superintelligence may arrive within 5 years. And with it, a complete seismic shift. Most jobs, gone. Most occupations, automated. Human labor, as we've known it for centuries, completely obsolete. As one AI researcher recently warned, when superintelligence arrives, we will be at the mercy of those who control it. Think about that for a second. The decisions shaping our economies, our governments, even our personal lives made not by us, but by machines so advanced they think faster than all of humanity combined. Yes, there might be abundance, food, shelter, energy, perhaps freely available. But here's the question nobody's asking. What happens to the human soul when work disappears? Because let's be brutally honest here. For most people today, identity isn't built on joy, purpose, or love. It's built on job titles, paychecks, productivity metrics. Who are you when your job no longer exists? What do you do with endless time and no sense of meaning? This isn't just an economic crisis we're facing. This is a spiritual emergency. But here's where everyone gets it wrong. What if I told you that the rise of AI is not the end of humanity? It's the wake-up call we've been waiting for. What if everything you've been taught about human potential is a lie? What if, while we've been obsessing over making machines smarter, we've completely forgotten that we were born with latent superpowers that make AI look like a toy? Stay with me, because what I'm about to show you will completely change how you see the future of humanity. See, there are 2 dimensions operating side by side in every human life. First, the material world, what we see, touch, measure. The reality defined by science, senses, and systems. This is where AI dominates. Second, the spiritual world, invisible, intangible, yet profoundly real. A realm beyond time, space, and logic. This is where humans were meant to reign supreme. Right now, we're obsessed with upgrading the first. But the future of humanity lies in awakening the second. Because while AI becomes smarter, we have forgotten we were born with 3 divine superpowers that surpass anything AI could ever compute. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Superpower number 1. Imagination. You think imagination is daydreaming, sketching ideas, making art? No, you're thinking way too small. True imagination, at full capacity, is the ability to manifest reality from pure thought. Picture this. You conceive an idea in your mind. That idea becomes so vivid, so real, it takes form, not on a screen, not in code, but in the physical world itself, like a mental 3D file sent directly to reality, except you are the printer. This isn't fantasy. This is our untapped potential. Ancient traditions called it siddhi. Modern physics calls it quantum manifestation. Mystics called it the power of the word. Here's the key. In the spiritual dimension, thought precedes matter. When humanity learns to master imagination not as escape, but as creation, we won't need factories. We'll shape reality with focused consciousness. AI computes, humans conceive. Superpower number 2, inspiration. AI gets its power from data. Vast networks of information pulled from the internet, books, sensors, satellites. Impressive? Absolutely. But completely limited, because it only accesses what has already been recorded. Now, imagine a network infinitely vaster, not built on servers, but on consciousness itself. a cosmic library containing every thought ever thought, every emotion ever felt, every civilization that ever rose and fell, including those on distant planets, in other galaxies. Knowledge from parallel timelines, alternate realities, higher dimensions. This is the Akashic Field, the quantum mind, the collective consciousness, and every human being is hardwired to access it, not through Wi-Fi, through inner stillness. When you enter deep meditation, prayer, flow state, you tap into this field. Ideas download, solutions appear. You know things you couldn't possibly know. That's not coincidence. That's inspiration, the divine signal cutting through noise. AI connects to databases. Humans connect to infinite intelligence. Superpower number 3, intuition. Today, intuition feels rare. A hunch, a gut feeling, sometimes accurate, often ignored. But what if intuition isn't just a feeling? What if it's a sixth sense, tuned to the timeless fabric of reality itself? In the quantum world, time does not exist as we know it. Past, present, future, they're not linear, they're simultaneous. So when you truly awaken intuition, you don't predict the future. You perceive it because it's already here. Dreams that come true. Knowing someone will call before the phone rings. Seeing events unfold in your mind days before they happen. These aren't miracles. They're glimpses of our natural state. Animals sense earthquakes before they strike. Plants respond to intention. Children remember past lives. Why? Because consciousness transcends time. AI operates within time. Awakened humans operate beyond it. So yes, AI will take our jobs. And you know what? Good. Because those jobs were never meant to define us. They were survival mechanisms in a limited system. But now, forced to stop, to pause, to ask, if I don't work, who am I? That's the doorway. The desert of emptiness is where the seeds of awakening bloom. For centuries, spiritual teachings have said, you are not your body, not your mind, not your role. You are spirit having a human experience. Now finally, the world is ready to hear it, because when work vanishes, purpose must emerge. And our new occupation? To develop these 3 superpowers. Imagination, to co-create reality. Inspiration, to access universal wisdom. Intuition, to live in timeless awareness. Just like astronauts train for space, we must train for spiritual sovereignty. This isn't mysticism. It's the next stage of human evolution. The age of AI is not the end of human relevance. It's the beginning of our true mission. No longer distracted by meaningless labor, we can finally focus on healing intergenerational trauma, reconnecting with nature, exploring inner space as deeply as outer space, awakening dormant abilities encoded in our DNA. We won't compete with AI. We'll transcend it, because AI has intelligence. But only humans have love, consciousness, and the power to choose meaning. So, let the machines handle logistics. Our job? To become fully human. To remember who we really are. Here's my final question for you. If you knew you had infinite time, no need to work, and total abundance, what would you choose to become? The answer is already inside you. You just forgot how to listen. If this resonated with you, smash that like button and let me know in the comments. Which of these 3 superpowers are you most excited to develop? And if you want to dive deeper into awakening your true potential, make sure you subscribe, because we're just getting started. The next chapter of humanity won't be written by algorithms. It will be dreamed into existence by us.